Solve. Identify and reject any extraneous roots. We're going to begin by expressing the radical here as an exponent. So we're going to put x squared plus 48x, and we're going to express the cubed root as 1/3 equals 2/3. The power rule, what we can do is we can bring down this 1/3 log, and then we've got x squared plus 48x equals 2/3. What I can do is I can multiply both sides of the equation by a 3. And what happens here is that these 3's reduce to 1 and these 3's reduce to 1. So I am left with the log of x squared plus 48x is equal to 2. Remember that the base here is a 10. We can express this in exponential form now to be x squared plus 48x equals 10 is the base and the exponent is a 2. X squared plus 48x equals 100. X squared plus 48x minus 100 equals 0. We're going to factor this. We're going to look for two numbers that multiply to give me negative 100, and they add to give me a positive 48. So when you factor this, you're going to put your two sets of brackets. You're going to put your x at the beginning of each one, and the two numbers are a positive 50 and a negative 2. Using your zero product property, x plus 50 is either equal to 0 or x minus 2 is equal to 0. This results in x equals negative 50, and this one results in x equals 2. Next step is to check both answers. So when we check x equals negative 50 and we substitute that into our equation, the left side of the equation is log to the cubed root of negative 50 squared plus 48 times negative 50. Continuing to calculate inside, negative 50 squared is 2,500 minus 2,400. Simplify that, so you get the log of the cubed root of 100. Well, how do we evaluate that? Let's change that to be a power of 10. 10 squared is 100, and the cubed root goes on the bottom. Use the power law to bring down the 2/3. Oops, that should be a 3, not a 2. 2/3 times the log of 10. And remember that the log of 10 is equal to 1. So our final answer here is 2/3, which is equal to the right side. So check. I know that this one works. X equals negative 50 is one of the correct answers. Now the next one that we're going to check is we're going to check x equals 2. So when we check x equals 2, the left side is the log of the cubed root of 2 squared plus 48 times 2. So the log of the cubed root, 2 squared is 4, 48 times 2 is 96. We end up having on the inside of the radicand, as a radicand, is 100, and it's the same thing as the previous example. Change it, 10 to the 2/3, the previous check, I should say, and you get 2/3 log to the base 10 of 10. This goes to 1. My answer here is 2/3, which is equal to the right side, and check. Yes, this one is also another answer. X equals negative 2. And with this, we are finished the question, and
that was easy.